I wanted to get just a little comfortable with you guys, kick my feet up, sit back, relax. Nah, not like that. Just like this. I'm gonna just, chill, hang out with you guys a little bit. I had to get out the office today. But today, what I want to do is I want to talk about, should you hold your trade and wait for the end, or should you pull out early? And I'm not gonna lie. That is a very touchy topic for me, because let's think. Let's get a little deep, right? I want to get a little deep with you guys. Can I get a little deep with you guys today? I don't want you guys to take that wrong. That sounds a little weird. Hey, listen, I'm not weird or anything, but let's get a little deeper. Somebody say deeper. Drop deeper in the comment box. Should I hold my trade until the end, whether I win or I lose, or should I pull out when I get profits? Let me know what you think I should do. That's a great question, guys. And you know what? Somebody asked me that the other day, and I noticed a lot of traders do this. I'm gonna say, hey, listen, I don't mean no disrespect. All the novice traders do this. The novice traders are afraid to stay in the trade to see what the outcome will be. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? Hey, listen, am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're pulling out early because you're afraid that you won't make the money that you see on the chart, isn't that because you're trading for the sole purpose of making quick money? Let's be real. You're trading with the fear that if you don't pull this profit out right now, you'll never make profits again. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's really talk about it. Let's talk about it, right? So clearly, just by my comments here, you already see that I don't agree with pulling out early. And on the other side of pulling out early, you have the people that move their stop loss too early. Sometimes you just gotta wait for that baby to ride. You gotta trust your trade, right? Trustyourtrade.com. Hey, listen, I'm not an affiliate of that site. If it actually is a site, don't go on that site. I'm telling you right, don't go on that site. That's probably a scammer site, right? But on some real stuff, like seriously, you gotta trust your trade. Have the faith, the same faith you put in God, right? Have the faith that the trade is going to go in the direction that you originally saw it going. Now, if you're not willing to lose for your faith and your belief in that trade, what's the point of the stop loss? The point of a stop loss is to avoid you losing more than you're willing to lose. So what's the point of pulling out before your stop loss hits? What's the point? I mean, there's going to be the traders that say, you'll never go broke taking profits, and that's absolutely true. But that's different from, what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about the people that get into a trade that, let's say it goes against you for 2 minutes or 20 pips, and you're 50 pips away from your stop loss, and you're like, oh, I don't want to lose my whole stop loss, so let me get out. Or the people that, get into a trade and it starts to go in their direction. It shows that they're up $100 and they're like, oh, let me get out. I like my $100. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but just notice, just be cognizant and be, understand that when you start doing that, what you're doing is you're building negative habits. You're building the habit to pull out early. Now, when you pull out early, you will never make as much profit as you need. So therefore, your account is going to do this. Your account is going to seesaw, meaning you're never going to make profits over time. And the reason why is because why does your account grow even when you take losses? It's because your level of risk management. So if you're risking 1 to make 3, you have to actually make 3 for it to be a 1 to 3. So you don't want to, take a trade, be up only 1 to 1, pull out because you're afraid, and then let's say you lose the next 2 trades. Now you're down times 2. I know these numbers probably don't make sense, but let's really think about that. Now you're down times 2. Whereas if you just take the trade, you're willing to stick it out no matter what, win or lose. If you do win, guess what? You make times 3. Now, if you lose the next trade, you're only down 1. So you're technically up 2, right? So think about it. It'll take 3 losses to get back to break even. So that means your account is slowly, gradually on an upward trend. That is where trading success is when you're in that upward trend. That means you're actually making profit. And that means you can actually take withdrawals. I know some of you, and I want you to look at me in my eyes. Like, look me in my eyes. Hey, listen. Let me take the hat off. Look at me in my eyes. If you're a trader, you're a brand new trader, you know that's facts. You know that's facts. If you feel as though you don't agree, that's cool. Write in the comments. Hit me up. Yo, maybe we could do a podcast together. I'm actually open to that. I'm actually open to doing a podcast with you guys. If you want to hop on, do like a Zoom or something like that. We could talk trading all day. I love this game. Hey, trading is my thing. But, drop in the comments if there's any controversial topics that you guys want to talk about. I'm all for it, guys. I'm super excited for trading. I love trading. Yeah, I got my mic in my hand. I got to get me a stand. I want to put a stand right here to make it easier to do this, right? And I'm just trying out, my living room to see. Let's see how this is, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's besides the point. Drop in the comments if there's a controversial topic you want to talk about, and let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get on Zoom. Let's get in the trenches. Let's get in the field. Go watch this video right here, and you can learn more information, man. And you can ask more questions so you can get better results. I see you guys in the next one.